Alright guys, well I've got Max here. I think he's happy to film now. But he's isn't he the cutest? So this is Max, my friend's ragdoll, who also has a channel up on YouTube called Max the Ragdoll. And today I've got a special video. It's my first collab video and it is going to be with Max the cat. Max the ragdoll cat, which is this cute, very little guy here. Oh no! Max, come back! Please? Let me see if I can go. Max! Max! Come on! Come on, Max. Come on. Yes, good boy. Yes, hello, Max. Hello. I know, people want to see you because you're so cute and fluffy. Max. Yes? What do you want? You want to go outside? You want to go outside and give them a tour of your plants? What's wrong, Max? Do you want to say hello to people on our channels? Hello. Okay guys, so I've been trying to do this intro and this looks like the closest we can do as an intro because Max doesn't want to sit next to me. But guys, today I wanted to do a video about plants that are not toxic to cats in the spirit of looking after Max and also showcasing his amazing channel. All these really cute videos of Max from when he was a kitten and to where he's now. So if you guys are interested in ragdoll cats or fluffy things in general, please go ahead and check out Max's channel, which I will link down below, and please subscribe because it will mean a lot to him. So guys, let's get started with the video. So guys, the first houseplants, and apologies for a bit of the lighting at the moment, but the first houseplants I've got are the ones that are hanging in the kitchen. So the first non-toxic plant to cats is this beautiful Tillandsia. This is a species of air plant. Really unusual, wiry looking plant right here. It's got some pretty cool curls on it. And this is great for a houseplant because number one, it's quite low maintenance. So all you have to do is to hang out where it gets indirect sunlight like you have here, and you spray it every week or so with some water, and it's quite a low maintenance plant. And it's actually very nice from a textural element as well. So my friends that I'm staying with, they've got a very nice aesthetic when it comes to plants. As you can see here, you've got different texture of plants, which I thought worked really nicely as well. The second non-toxic plant for cats is this Indian Hoya rope. This beautiful lush plant right here. And this is a very beautiful plant. It's got some amazing curls and amazing texture, so it does make a beautiful standout houseplant. Most Hoyas are non-toxic to cats, and they are a great plant to keep as well because they're generally quite low maintenance. And you can see here, the one that my friend has is quite lush as well. Again, keeping it in an area of bright indirect light such as here is quite good, and watering once every week. And so what you do is you water it until the water seeps out in the bottom, and then that's pretty much it. But one thing to be mindful of is when you're keeping a plant like this that has quite succulent leaves, you do want to keep an eye on making sure that you only water this plant when the soil is dry. So you can do that by just looking at the soil in there, but you can't really see anything at the moment. And the third plant on our houseplant list that are non-toxic to cats is this amazing Rhipsalis, also known as a mistletoe cactus. I was trying to really ID this Rhipsalis because the interesting thing about this one is that it's got some pretty good furry bits on it, if you can see here. See a little bit furry bits. And this is another amazing houseplant because one, it's very unusual looking, it's very interesting. It's still quite common, so it's easily accessible. but again, indirect light. In terms of watering, it's quite low maintenance as well. So again, always just check that the soil is quite dry before you need to water it. And then the final plant they have here is the Pelea peperoides, this beautiful plant here. You can see that its leaves are turning to face the sun, which is super cute. So it looks like this, very cute. You can see how they've got very different shapes for the houseplants, which I quite like. So that's something really nice. It looks very sculptural, the windowsill. So they have their Pelea peperoides, the pancake or Chinese money plant. This looks quite happy, and it's facing towards the sun. It's quite interesting. Look, the backs of the leaves are quite dark for this plant. I haven't actually seen that before. I'm going to have a look at and see what that means, because the backs of my Pelea can be quite green, so I'm not sure. I feel like it's got something to do with lighting, but I'll have to take a look. So all of these plants hanging out on the windowsill are non-toxic to cats. So if you do have one, feel free to get any one of these plants, and they look quite nice chilling out together. Guys, I thought I'll also show this rosemary here. I know it's not a plant per se, it's more of a herb. But guys, just so you know, and for peace of mind, most herbs are also non-toxic for plants. So don't worry if you have a herb garden that's easily accessible to your cat, or if you have herbs like this, they are non-toxic to cats. Alright guys, so the next houseplant we have is this ponytail palm, which is this plant, oh that's my niece, which is this plant right here. And it's got this amazing bulbous cortex which pours water. It sprouts out through here, which gives it its name, you know, the ponytail plant. And what's really nice about this plant is as it starts to trail over, it starts to develop these really amazing curls, which are very cute. You can see that this one's very happy because look how far it's trailing. This is another plant that is non-toxic to plants, which is quite nice, particularly if you're having it sitting up on a stool like this where it's quite accessible to your cat. You don't need to worry about your cat chewing on it because it's non-toxic. And also another interesting fact is this plant, this palm, is also non-toxic to horses, which is quite nice, or ponies. Okay guys, so we're out here in the courtyard. I'm going to go through some of these plants which are good to keep for your cat. So the first couple that we have here is of course cat grass. Now cats love cat grass, so it's always great to have some for your cat. Also, sorry guys if it's quite loud out here. I'll have to check how the audio is, but hopefully it's not too loud. But the first plant we have in the courtyard, or an outdoor house plant, is cat grass. The next plant we have, and I'm conscious I'm shouting now, is this palm here. Now this palm is called the Aracia, sorry, my pronunciation is terrible, but this is a beautiful palm. It's quite a common palm. It's good for indoors and outdoors. It doesn't need too much light, but this is a fine enough position. If it does get a bit of light, it tends to be a little bit more yellow or lime in color than if it got some bright indirect light, which will make the foliage a little bit darker. So very easy to care for plant, and again a plant that's not toxic to cats. The next plant we have here is a banana plant, and these banana plants are again not toxic to cats. They're quite nice as a house plant because you can see some very beautiful patterns on it. You can see those brown splotches. Again, super easy to care for and a very striking plant. Also, if you're in a courtyard, it can give a lot of shade, so it's quite nice to have. And see, we have a bigger one, a bigger banana leaf here. We've got a fern. Now, I don't know what species of fern is, but it is a very, it's a massive fern. I need to look up what type of fern this is, but ferns are generally non-toxic to cats. Quite sturdy and hardy plants. They're not too fussy, but you just have to make sure that they're kept quite moist because it is a fern. The last plant I might show everyone, because sorry, it's just getting a bit noisy outside, but is philodendrons. Now, philodendrons generally have a bit of toxicity for cats. This is a plant you just want to be mindful of. Keep an eye out if your cat tends to nibble on any part of this plant. Guys, I might actually head back in because it's getting quite loud for me to film. So sorry about that. Sorry about the noise. So I might just head back indoors. Oh, and there's Max. Hello, are you waiting for me? Max, have you been waiting? You're so fluffy. Aren't you so fluffy, little one? Aren't you so fluffy? So I hope you enjoyed this video and this collab. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and we really appreciate if you could subscribe to their channels as well. But guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye! Bye, Max! Meow! Oh, Maxie, so cute. Do you want to be in the video now, Max? Yeah, Max? Do you want to go to the video? I gotta do an intro. It's our first collab together. Maxie!